Hey there, it's May the 10th and time for Proverbs 10. Now, this is the beginning of the actual Proverbs of Solomon. The first 9 chapters were prep, teaching us about wisdom and what wisdom is. And we know that Jesus was wisdom, and most of it was actually talking about Jesus. These are the actual Proverbs of Solomon, the sayings that he wrote down in his wisdom, right? And I've separated some of these just to show that they are separate. There are Proverbs. So let's begin. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son gives joy to his father, but a foolish son grief to his mother. Right? True. We all want wise kids, right? Ill-gotten treasures profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. I'd like to highlight all the righteous green because we could put all those together and get all the attributes of righteousness, all right? Change this color just because it's not talking. And it's not going to let me, is it? Yeah, strange. It won't let me do that. Well, and I will not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the cravings of the wicked. Right. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Right? You can't do nothing and expect to get something for doing nothing. He who gathers crops in summer is a wise son, but he who sleeps during harvest is a disgraceful son. Right? Laziness. Okay. Sayings of the mouth matter. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Right? Let's just the memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. Right? When you do good things and uplifting things and say nice things, this makes for good memories, right? 8, the wise in heart accepts commands, but a babbling fool comes to ruin. 9, one who walks in integrity walks securely, but one who takes crooked paths will be discovered, right? They all get found out, don't they? One who winks an eye maliciously causes grief, while a babbling fool comes to ruin. Scammers, okay? They call those scammers now. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Right? Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all transgressions. That was highlighted from before. Love covers all transgressions. Right? Jesus said, love your enemies. Yeah. It's a powerful saying. 13, wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, but a rod is for the back of one lacking sense. Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, right? Knowing right from wrong. Man that hath understanding. Wise men store up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool is near ruin. Wise men store up knowledge. Right? You do that for yourself, right? That says we get wise for ourselves, not to show off and be prideful, just for yourself. The wealth of a rich man is a strong city, Poverty is the ruin of the poor. And I think there's an interesting saying over here in our 1599 Geneva. I keep this just for the footnotes that has are just wonderful. And so maketh him bold to do evil, whereas poverty bridleth the poor from many evil things. Okay? when you're wealthy and you have too much money, basically, you do evil things. Think you can get away with it because you have lots of money. There's a lot of people being found out now that their money that's not helping them, right? Thus, poverty is the ruin of the poor, but over there it says, but the fear of the needy is their poverty. Right? They stay out of trouble. Right? Wages of the righteous are life. Another green one. Right? The income of the wicked is sin. That's in Romans, okay? Income of the wicked is sin. 17. One who heeds discipline is on the path of life, but whoever ignores correction goes astray. There's some people that just wouldn't listen, and they find out the hard way, right? Right? One who conceals hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. Okay, this is gossip. Okay, and it's going on everywhere. Okay, especially in the media. Right? So and so said such and such. And sometimes they do it on purpose. Okay, I mean, they explained it. Nancy Pelosi a couple of years ago very eloquently explained it. She called it the wrap-up smear, where somebody will spread slander. They will make up a story, and they will tell somebody in the media, an anonymous source said that this person is doing this, and it's not true. The guy made it up. Then the other people will grab that and say, see, the media says this person is doing this, and spread it all over the place. Right? Spreading slander, spreading gossip, spreading lies. It happens. When words abound, transgression is unavoidable, but whoever restrains his lips is wise. Right? Know when to keep your mouth shut. Okay? When words abound, transgression is unavoidable. Right? But if you keep your mouth shut, right, you're wise and will stay out of transgression or trouble. 20. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. The heart of the wicked is of little value. And we're going to put all these righteous ones together. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of understanding. Dread or hope. Is it interesting? Now, this one over here was written by, it was translated and put together by the Messianic Jews and Christian scholars. And they speak in a lot of the old language and have respect for things like Adonai. Right? The blessings of Adonai brings wealth, and he adds no trouble with it. Right? Ill-gotten gains will get you in trouble. You're always afraid that somebody's going to find out. You're looking over your shoulder because you stole that thing, right? Or somebody. They stole that thing. Not you, but somebody. He's afraid of being found out, right? But blessings from the Lord, right, adds no trouble with it. 23. As doing wickedness is delight to a fool, so wisdom to a man of discernment. Right? Fools like being wicked. These people like being evil. Okay, I mean, you can tell now they show off, and they wear devil horns, and they make devil signs with their hands all the time and openly, right? And they delight in that. A man of discernment, knowledge, right? Wisdom is delight. Okay. 24. What the wicked dread will fall on them. The desire of the righteous will be given. Okay. Now, these wicked, they're all afraid of something, okay? Death, right? Being broke, going to jail. 25. When the whirlwind passes, the wicked are no more, but the foundation of the righteous is everlasting. Right? When the whirlwind, doesn't say if, right? It says when. When the storm passes, the wicked are gone, but the foundation of the righteous is everlasting. 26. Like vinegar to the teeth or smoke to the eyes, so is a slacker to those who send him. Right? You ever send a lazy person to do a job? 27. The fear of Adonai prolongs life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. Right? Fear of the Lord prolongs life. Right? You will live forever. Live forever. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hope of the wicked perishes. 29. The way of Adonai is a stronghold to the upright, but it is a ruin to those who do evil. Right? The way of the Lord is a stronghold to the upright. Right? Fear the Lord, follow the Lord. You're in that stronghold. Right? The righteous will never be uprooted, but the wicked will not dwell in the land. At some point, the mouth of the righteous bears the fruit of wisdom. That the perverse tongue will be cut out. Yeah. The lips of the righteous know what is pleasing, right? But the mouth of the wicked is perverse, right? You can tell Solomon had no use for wicked people. The Lord has no use for wicked people. Right? They will get theirs. There you go. That's the beginning of the Proverbs of Solomon. This will go on for until chapter, like basically 29, okay? So, let's go over these. These were separated just to show that there are different sayings, okay? It's not all put together. These are different. Now let's put all these righteous ones together, okay? Ill-gotten treasures profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. Right? Adonai will not let the righteous soul go hungry. Blessings are on the head of the righteous. The memory of the righteous is a blessing. Right? The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life. Say only, if you're a righteous person, you say only kind things, uplifting and edifying things. Okay? That is a fountain of life. The wages of the righteous are life. Okay? Life. Okay, that's not supposed to be green, is it? But it is. Whoever spreads slander is a fool, and we talked about that. Well, they do it on purpose, spreading lies and gossip. Okay? This kind of goes together, huh? When words abound, transgression is unavoidable, but whoever restrains his lips is wise. Right? One who conceals hatred has lying lips. Okay, we're doing righteous. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. Right? The lips of the righteous feed many. Okay? Kindness. The desire of the righteous will be good. Mhm. The foundation of the righteous is everlasting. The prospect of the righteous is joy. That, it's good to try and be righteous, right? The righteous will never be uprooted. The mouth of the righteous bears the fruit of wisdom, and the lips of the righteous know what is pleasing, right? The fruit of wisdom, good things, kind things, right? And knowing when to keep your mouth shut. What else do we have highlighted in here? Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all transgressions. Can you have love? What did Jesus say? The most important, I give you a new commandment, the most important commandment of all. Love one another. Right? Love one another. Right? Love covers up all transgressions. Okay? Wise men store up knowledge. That's what we're doing here. You're reading the Bible over and over again and never stop reading it. You will find something different every time you read it because it is a living book. It is the Word of God. How about that? One who heeds discipline is on the path of life, but whoever ignores correction goes astray. Right? Discipline, instruction. And what's it say over here? He that regardeth instruction is in the way of life, but he that refuseth correction goeth out of the way. Right. If someone's trying to tell you something, listen to it, okay? Just listen. If it's wrong, your own discernment, that's why discernment is important, will tell you this is wrong. And you can say, thank you for that. Right? One who conceals hatred has lying lips, but whoever spreads slander is a fool. We went through that. And they go out of their way now to spread slander to as many people as possible. Right? 19. When words abound, transgression is unavoidable, but whoever restrains his lips is wise. Right? If you talk too much, you are going to get in trouble. It is unavoidable. Right? Whoever restrains his lips is wise. Keep your mouth shut. All right? Keep your mouth shut. Just smile. It's a very profound saying right there. Right? The blessing of Adonai brings wealth, and he has no trouble with it. Right? There's no sorrows here, meaning that all worldly things bring care and sorrow, whereas they that feel the blessings of God have none. Right? Verse 22. The things of the world, everything degrades, everything decays. Right? It never lasts. Okay? You have the Lord, there's wealth and happiness there that never goes away. Right? It stays fresh. Okay? I've been a Christian for 60 years, and Jesus and God is still fresh. Right? Where things you buy quickly turn into junk. Okay? All the troubles and sorrows, and bought a new car, and now it's falling apart, and I got to fix it. Right? Blessings of the Lord don't come with those kind of things. He has no trouble with it. Right? Good stuff. 27 is highlighted. The fear of Adonai prolongs life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. Right? Say shall. There's a note over here. Shall be diminished. The time of their prosperity shall be short because of their great fall, though they seem to live long. Right? At the end, they will have a great fall. Right? You can tell some very rich people that have had great falls. Right? 29. The way of Adonai is a stronghold to the upright, but it is a ruin to those who do evil. Right? The way of the Lord is strength to the upright man, but fear shall be for the workers of iniquity. So there you go. We put all those righteous ones together, and we'll keep doing that because that's fun. Okay. So lots of good stuff. The actual Proverbs of Solomon. And these are fun. Okay. We've done this 21 times now, and I'm just going to keep doing it. Okay. Can you ever be totally wise? No. At the end of Proverbs, it says, I have learned, one of the wisest people, Agar, says, I have learned that I am not wise at all. Okay. And we keep reading them. So, and we'll keep reading them. Stay tuned later today. We are in day 130 or something like that of our Through the New Testament year. We're in the book of John. Okay, we started chapter 1 yesterday. Real important. If you didn't catch that, you should go back and watch the beginning of that, because we really tore apart that first paragraph and went all over the Old Testament and the New Testament, and talking about in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Right? And we're going to finish chapter 1 today on that. But give us a like if you think about it, and later we'll continue. See you next time.